feel like Diamond Alexis. Period. Because that's who you are. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. For primer, I'm using e.l.f. Cosmetics, the Power Grip Primer. And I'm literally going to use a brush to go on my T-zones, which is my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And then next, I'm going into my foundation from Fenty. I already did my brows off camera, and I did like just a brown base of the eyeshadow. And I'm using the shade 425 in the Fenty foundation. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush to blend that all over my face. I also go above the brows to blend out all of that eyeshadow and just buff it out. I'm making sure to get in my forehead where my edges are, because that's kind of a problem area when you're trying to blend, because you want to make sure that there's not an obvious separation or a line between your hairline, your edges, and your actual forehead. I'm using the concealer from Fenty Beauty in the shade 350. Y'all, I forgot how pigmented this concealer was. Like, I did not need as much as I placed. That is a very, very thin layer. And y'all gonna see by my facial expressions, like I was super shocked. I was like, I did forget, because I've been using, if you've been tuning into my videos, I've been using other concealers like Tarte, e.l.f., MAC, and I forgot how good Fenty's concealers are. Like, they're so good. Like, after doing this video and editing it, I'm like, y'all, I have got to get some more of Fenty's concealers. Like, look at how pigmented it is. Like, this is the exact shade that I like. I had a video that I posted, like a YouTube shorts video that I posted like months ago, and someone commented and they were like, you look yellow or whatever. And the video was actually a remover video, and I did not look yellow to me personally, but I do like my concealers to look this shade. So if this is yellow to that person, if you're viewing this video, that's exactly how I want it to be. But baby, do you see how this brown? Do you see how brown my skin is? Do you see how pigmented I am? My melanin? No, ma'am, I could never be yellow. I am definitely a brown melanin girl. Okay, I'm brown skin. So yeah, just want to say that. But yeah, so when I was blending my chin out, I was like, oh my goodness. So I took my foundation brush, because I was shocked at the pigment. Like, she has very good pigment. I don't know what her like scientists or whatever are doing, but they're doing good, because it's giving exactly what it's supposed to be gave. So I use a Real Techniques brush, and I blend out my chin, my nose, my forehead, and under my eyes. And y'all, I'm very satisfied. You definitely should try Fenty's concealers if you haven't. I just named some more that I've used that are also good as well if you don't prefer Fenty, but I'm definitely gonna get some more Fenty. And mind you, that's a concealer that was like, I would say on the older end, because I thought it was like used up. But when I went back to it in my kit, I was like, hold on, let me try this. And y'all, a little goes a long way, and she definitely gives you enough to go by. Like, you'll be fine. It lasts a long, long time. Like, you can see by my face, I'm like, oh my god, it's pigmented. But the way that she made the products, it blends so well. Look at how well I'm blending this out with the brush. Look at how it looks now. So smooth. It's not chalky, it's not choppy, it's not caked. It's amazing. Even when I blend out the under eye, you're gonna see like the difference between my cheekbone and the under eye. Just watch. Like, it blends so well. I have no complaints. I did use mostly Fenty's products to achieve this look, and I'm very satisfied. I keep saying wow, because I'm like, I definitely forgot how pigmented this was. Everyone, if you've watched my videos, you know that I like to blend out the edge of the concealer and the foundation with a foundation brush that I use for the foundation, so it has previous foundation already on it. I'm not adding any additional product, I'm just using that brush. Look at the application. You would think I was a Fenty ambassador the way I'm raving about this product, but look, the proof is in the pudding. It's so smooth. Does it not look smooth? But yeah, so next I'm using Fenty's setting powder in the shade Honey to basically smooth everything out, set out those creams. Remember, if it's a wet product, it needs to be set with a dry product. So you want to set it with powder. So I set it with the shade Honey because Honey gives me that kind of like yellow golden undertone. I'm a brown skin girl. I cannot use whites. I cannot use something that's too warm. So Honey is the perfect in between of that white and that yellow, and it gives me that perfect like banana blend. Next, I'm using the bronzer from Juvia's Place in the shade Tan. I mix both of those, but mostly the one that I'm showing you, which is the lighter shade, because the second shade is a little bit too like deep, and it snatches me up too much, you know. Um, I want to be like soft glam or like full glam because this is like a bold eye look. I don't want to give drag. There's nothing wrong with drag, but I didn't want to be too, harsh. But see how beautiful this is? It's like it's blended, it's perfect, not too harsh, not too much, perfect. So next I'm using the highlighter from Fenty in the shade Mimosa Sunrise. That is the orange shade. The other one is the Sangria Sunset. I love to use both of those together or use one or the other. Today I chose to use Mimosa Sunrise because I wanted like a orange type of blend to go against my bronzer. And I'm still using that same Real Techniques brush. You don't have to use so many brushes, okay? I also use that e.l.f. brush because I love how fluffy it is. So in this clip, I'm showing you how I achieve the eye look that's going to be in the next few clips. So I use a hot glue gun and a mirror so I can see. I'm making hearts. You're not going to see the hearts look until later, like way later on, okay? I made a lot of different shapes for a lot of different videos that I wanted to make, but I just wanted to show you. So you just use the hot glue gun and you make the shape. It's going to sit on the mirror. You pull it off with your fingernails or a tweezer and it's going to dry like that. Just make sure you don't make it so thin to when you go to pull it off, it breaks. You want to make sure it's like in the middle, a good consistency. Is thin and thick at the same time to where it's not too much to where the glue won't stick, and it's not too much to where when you go to pull it off it breaks. So that was a heart. I'm using Beats by Debs pigments. You can use any neon pigments, and I just go down the rainbow or down the way that the neon stack is made. These are all the shapes that I made, okay? You will see them in future videos. I'm saying that again. But the one that I'm using now are the squigglies, like the, squiggly lines that I made. I'm using the e.l.f. eyeliner brush in milk. This is like a white. It is a white. And I'm using the what is this called? Oh, Amazon blending puffer. That'll be linked in the description box. And I just pat that white on because you don't want to go on with the clear because it's not going to stick. You use the e.l.f. eyeliner, the white, to make all the neon stick, okay? So I'm using another one. I use black. I use a different color so you can see that I use two different puffers to pat the product on. So after you do all of that, you make the shape, you put the base on, which is that white NYX. I'm sorry if I said elf. That NYX base, and then you go ahead and you pat that on. You can use a brush or you can use a puffer like I did, okay? Either or that you feel is perfect. And I don't follow like a specific type of blend. I just go how the stacks were made, and it went from pink to orange to yellow to green. I mean, pink to orange to yellow to purple to green to blue. Y'all, I am just going because this clip is going so fast. But yeah, so you're about to see how it finalized. Make sure you go little by little because if you use too much, you won't get the blend that you want. And that's what I learned. So next, I'm using the lip liner by Beats by Deb in the shade Spice. It's basically just a brown liner, okay? It's brown. And I line my lips. I like to overline just a teeny weeny little bit, okay? Because I like how it looks. And I make sure to get everything, the edge, the bottom lip, the top lip, everything. And then I go in with the shade Fenty Glow lip gloss. I'm trying to do different lips because I always do like a nude glam. And I put that lip gloss on, blend it out. It's so pretty. Then I put my lashes on. So pretty. this is how the look came out. Very beautiful, very different and exotic. I'm showing you a clip in low light next. And yeah, have fun with these makeup looks, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video, okay? Have a good week or day depending on when you see this. Bye.